fresh, freshy, flex, fresh, fresh, freshy, flex, fresh, hell my left, got with confidence.
I'm on time and y'all mad. I'm on time and y'all mad. Hair flip. On time, very so much on time, and y'all upset about it. So I get that you're probably at home pressed because I'm here on time. Now I get to activate if I want to instead of activating because y'all playing with me in the comments. Okay? Y'all can play with me in the comments today. Okay? I have been a super dad all day long. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we went to the gym. I had to take my turn. They went to the gym with me. I'm like, look, I'm not about to get fat because like you guys are like hair week now. Like we're not doing that. So they went with me and it was hilarious. They didn't know how to use anything. They looked a mess. Like, thank God I was there. I was just like, especially when my son, when he was getting on certain machines, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, there's no way. Like, what would in your mind would make you think that you use that machine that way? This is why they don't allow churn in the gym. This is why. So hair flip. So we had a really good time. It was great. So shout out to all of you guys. I love you guys. Welcome to the Shine Everywhere show. We're here to kiki about the BET Awards. So a shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's a lot of you. Hello, 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 hello. I love you all. Literally haven't even been here 2 minutes and it's almost 300 people here already. So shout out to y'all. Happy Monday. It's Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. So happy Monday. I want to send a special happy birthday to the Official King Payne because it was his birthday. I was so busy yesterday. I had went to send him the happy birthday message, but I don't know if I just got distracted by like one of my churn or something like that. But it was in my box, so I just didn't hit send. Like when I went to him, and like I'm like, oh, I feel like such a bad friend. So shout out to the Official King Payne. Happy birthday. So yes, love him. So let's get into these BET Awards. Hello, everyone. Are y'all having a good day? Are you guys having a good day? I hope you guys are having a good Monday. We about to get into the awards. So first, let's get on the red carpet. Let's get on the red carpet. Now, this is Halle. Halle, out of Halle and Chloe. So she's gorgeous. Halle, she's absolutely beautiful. Her dress, it's cute, it's safe. Um, it's a safe look. So, shout out to her. It was cute. I like, her ensemble. She looked amazing. Her boyfriend, they looked great. So she looks nice, but it's a very safe look. I feel like it's something that I've seen from her before. Like her and her sister, they love a good, you know, dress. So shout out to Holly. This is my girl. She looks good. She absolutely did. So shout out to her. Moving right along. Because I'm gonna open up the panel, y'all, and I want to hear what y'all think about all this because it's a lot to uncover. So here go Benzino daughter, Funky Fresh, looking a mess. This is ugly. This is ugly. This is ugly. This is Chloe Lorraine, Benzino little lesbian daughter. She walking down the red carpet, Funky Fresh, looking a mess. I don't like it. Hated it. Hated the look. Y'all not about to make that cute. Like that is ugly. Like everything about that is ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly. It is ugly. It absolutely is. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab, hold on.
Better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate,
Hey.
activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey, hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have to use this microphone because I can't hold the show up no longer. So, y'all can hear me, right? Y'all can hear me, right? Yeah, I just got to use a different microphone. I'm just gonna. Can you guys hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. I don't know what's going on. Okay, y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Sorry. Okay, now I know y'all can hear me. Okay, cool. So, hey, this is just gonna have to work for right now. Sorry for the technical things, but let's get back to this little lesbian. She look a mess. She look a mess. Chloe, girl, no. Chloe, girl, no. Chloe, Benzino daughter. Look, no, girl, no. This is ugly. This is absolutely ugly. Everything about it is ugly. Pretty girl, ugly outfits. It's given exactly what you are, LGBTQ barbecue. Is what it's giving, girl. So koi, girl, koi fish, Benzino daughter. No, no, this was a no for me. I didn't like this. I didn't like this. I didn't like this. So please don't wear this again. Throw this away. I don't y'all always be acting like, oh well, this person made it and that person made it and you couldn't afford it. Even if it's so some stuff I'm glad I can't afford. Because I won't wear that no way. So this is ugly. Like all of this is ugly. Look. All of this is ugly. It is. The pants are ugly. I hate where the cutout is at. That's ugly. It could at least been in like the knee or I don't know, just something different or a cut off at the bottom so we could really saw the heel. I don't know. And then the oversized, I don't know if that's her daddy jacket, blazer that she got on. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's ugly. It's ugly. Her hair was cute. Her hair was cute. Her hair was cute. And she's cute. Her makeup was on point. You know, she looked great. But the outfit is definitely a miss for me. I was just like, yeah, this is ugly. Everything about this ugly. I was just like, oh, girl, no. No. At least maybe if the blazer was smaller, more fitted, like to her body. I don't know. It's just a no for me. It just, no. Absolutely not. So it's like everybody else, you know, got stylists and designers and all of that together. You know, they over there fasting, all of that to fit in what they're trying to fit into, and you come in this with the body like you have. It's like, okay, girl. Okay, little guy. So shout out to Koi, girl. This was ugly. This was ugly. Ooh, it's the Grinch. So the voluptuous Grinch, girl, Saucy on his red carpet looking like a booger. So Saucy on his red carpet looking like a bad Bill Frog. Saucy girl, no. Booty, 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 booty. How you gonna come dressed as a professional skank? Like, yeah, all of this is ugly. This looks like what's left in the Kleenex when you sneeze. Yeah, Saucy, this is ugly. All of this is ugly. Them boots look hot and ugly at the same time. Saucy. Saucy came looking like Miss Trenchbow and the Grinch at the same time. So, because that's what he built like, Miss Trenchbow. But go on, Saucy. Saucy, this is ugly. It's Saucy, Saucy, Saucy. This is ugly, girl. All of it. Ooh, no. Ooh, no, stop. Like, who told you this was cute? You ain't show Carisha now? You ain't show Carisha? Because she would have never voted. Oh, no. Carisha would have never voted. Ooh, this is like hot. Saucy, Saucy, like, Saucy, girl. A fullback in a blazer, gone, girl. But Saucy, this look like a stank. Like, I don't like it at all. At all. There's nothing about this that I like. Oh, that I like. I wish I turn around. Turn around. Let me see the vape. Let me see the vape. You done came looking like the whole forest. Ooh, look at them boots. It's the boots for me. It's the boots for me, Saucy. Saucy, it's the boots. It's the boots for me, girl. Ribbit. Venus the penis. Saucy, you look a green mess. You absolutely do. You look a green mess. You do. Look at them boots, bitch. Look at them boots, bitch. So, Saucy, you can't come build how you build and what you're wearing. Girl, Betty Group, you look like Group from or Galaxy, from the Galaxy movies. You look like Groot and Betty Boop at the same time. Saucy, all of this is ugly. All of this is ugly. All of this is ugly. Somebody's fabulous. So, yeah, Saucy, all of this is giving, he's a mean one. Mr. Grinch, you really are. Ooh. Ooh, Jolly Green Giant. Saucy, no. Saucy, no, you stand up here look like a Christmas tree. Lizzo's performing look like one of the ornaments. Like this, this is a mess. This is a jolly mess. Okay, Saucy who? You're one of the who's. Like Saucy, but you're built. Saucy, you know I want to have this conversation with you because you know you built that bad. Now, Saucy, girl. Saucy. Okay, girl. Hated it. This look a mess. Let me get to these comments because y'all, not the jolly hip giant. The jolly hip giant, I cannot do. No, I ain't got. Ooh, I ain't got to look Kim yet. Ooh, I got to not shit. This is a trend he's setting for women. Saucy, this what you on the phone telling them to wear? Saucy, this what you on the phone telling women to wear, since women come to the guys. Women come to the guys for all the fashion. Women come to the guys when it's talking about hey baby, yeah. Women come to the guy. Like, is that this what you telling them? This what you telling them? Saucy, you're giving booger. Like, is this what you're telling me to put on? Remember them boots that you had? Like, no, throw it away. Throw the whole outfit away. Shoulder down. Shoulder down. Saucy, you know you got for 55-inch. You know, you 55 inches across. Then you're going to go put this on. This is the longest collar on on one of these. Look like a built bad Jetson. So it's Saucy, girl, material girl. You sure? This is looking a little Savers like ish. I seen one of these in Savers. So Saucy, I was at the Salvation Army store and I saw one of these. So Saucy, you look a mess. You definitely look a mess. Even in chat saying I had to. I'm not about to play with y'all in these comments. I'm not about to play with y'all in these comments. Y'all, these comments is going so fast, and I'm musty, girl. I cannot. He's funny to me too. He look a mess. Saucy, we don't like it. Saucy, we don't like it. Saucy ain't gonna like me. I don't care. You already got a beard. You already got a beard. A beard do not go with this outfit. But I let you rock. I stayed on the boots and I stayed on it. Is that a blazer? Is it a dress? Saucy. Saucy, you look a mess. You really do. Built for tough is what this picture is giving. So, video is giving. So, shout out to Saucy Santana. He was at the BET Awards. He definitely performed. His performance was cute. Lord, lep in the wood, a lep in the wood, a lep in the wood, up to do no good. A lep in the wood, a lep in the wood, a lep in the wood, up to do no good. Or run don't rumble with a bee. Ha! Put the hex on your whole family. Dressing no black like you know me. Give me go. Go, Kim, girl. Girl, go. Girl, go. Ooh, look Kimberly. Ooh, you know Kim on tonight and the hips don't lie. Ooh, look Kim. I said, ooh, look at this. Cute little thick spider. Gone, Charlotte. So Lil Kim came up there. She did not come to play. I said, Kim, girl, your body is something else. You was literally shaped like them Barbie dolls. You know, back in the day with the Barbie dolls and the. I said, Kim, you did it. You did. You did it. I said, ooh, Kim came up on the ground looking like a wasp. I said, go, Kim. Kim came. So Kim came for the kill. Okay, girls. She did not come to play in that blue wig. I was like, oh, please don't fall. Because when she went back that second time, I said, Kim, Kim, you ain't got it like that no more. Ain't got like that no more. But then I thought about it, like, oh, she got wings. So she'll be all right. So Kim came up on this stage doing her thing. Gone, Lil Kim. So, you know, she came up there and did, she came and hit it, for y'all, real quick. It's the Q to the MO. So she came out there lipping the wood up to do no good. Gone, Lil Kim. How tall is Lil Kim? 2'1". She came out there the same height as her daughter. So go look. I said, Lord, is that 3 feet on stage? Please tell me that's 3 feet on stage. At least 3 feet, because she came out. Look, don't Kim. It's like a human turkey. It's how Lil Kim be. Girl, if people was fool Lil Kim, you'll be five. Lil Kim would be five. I'd be like, give me a Lil Kim. Like, give me one of them. But yeah, so she came out to do this tribute to Diddy. Y'all notice Diddy only had like 4 people that was willing to come and do a tribute to him because he done bankrupt everybody else. So he only I'm like, Diddy, you had a lot of people. I'm like, so for only Shine, who else? Kim, Mary, Jodeci, for only certain people to support you. I'm like, where's like Danity Kane and Total, and like where all them people at? Where all them people at? Where Carl Thomas? Like where because Faith don't count. So I'm Faith girl, she's gonna do anything Diddy say. And so, as long as he put a little coin next to it, and she's gonna show up. But I'm like, there was way more people that could have been here, like, shout out to Diddy, type of situation, especially that was on Bad Boy and all the people that he helped rise, or get success. So I'm just like, well, where is everyone? I'm like, where's 112? And, like, where's all the people? I'm like, you only got a couple people. And Shine would have been one of the last people I would have thought, would have done it, but I mean, hey, it is what it is, right? Especially somebody like Mace, right? A big contribution. So, right, Loon, right? I'm like, where are all the people? I'm like, you only got a couple people, like what's going on with that? So, but Lil Kim was one of the people. She came up there, look at how she was looking. I was like, go on, Lil Kim. Looked like a sexy spider. Go on, Kim. She came up off the floor, y'all. She did. All 3 feet of her. And she hit it on stage for the one time. Yes, she absolutely did. Now, with this performance, I was upset with Mariah. Mariah, girl, I don't know what was going on, girl. I don't know what was going on with your throat. I don't know what was going on with your throat, Mariah. I don't know, because I don't know if we have the clip on here. I don't know what was going on with Mariah throat, but it wasn't hitting. It wasn't. It looked like it took everything in her power to hit them little 2, 3 little notes that she hit, and I'm going down. I'm like, oh no, girl, you should have picked something else. You should have picked Dancery. Pick that song, Let's Get It Crunk Up On Now. You should have picked something easy, because I'm going down. That's not an easy song, girl. Jodeci, the nigga that's about to come out here on the stage, you say you throw all type of stuff, girl. I'm like, yeah, no, girl, because your horror world ain't really upside down. You a little bit too dependent on the crowd, Mary. Mary, girl, we here to see you, girl. I'm like, yeah, Mary, I was disappointed. So I really absolutely was. I'm like, oh, she ain't in pain at all. I said, oh, Mary, happy again. And then I started to listen, and I'm just like, oh no, the vocals just aren't there right now. So I don't know if it was, maybe she was sick, or I don't know. But she didn't sound good at all. I was very disappointed, because I love Mary J. Blige. But yeah, but Lil Kim, she did well. Lil Kim, you necessarily didn't do a good job either, Lip in the Wood, because when you came out there, it was on a whole nother part of the verse that you was singing in the microphone. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if they hit fast forward a little bit, but yeah, that ain't where they at in the song. They're not right there. So that was unfortunate for the Queen Bee. But yeah, so they kind of messed it. I don't know, she just couldn't hear it or what, but she was on a whole nother different part, of the song when she, came out. And so I was like, I don't know if they told you Left in the Wood, but they ain't on that part yet, girl. So but she caught it, eventually. Then she got, but by the time she did, it was over with. Because she was only out there for a good, 19 seconds? She was at 22, 23 seconds? And she was out there a very short time. They didn't even get my girl a whole verse. And I would have preferred them perform No Time. I love that song. I'm like, why they didn't do No Time? Like, oh my goodness. Like, y'all should did No Time. But they didn't. So, but it is what it is. So, I didn't, Diddy kind of did Lil Kim dirty, because she was out there for a good 22, 23 seconds. Okay, okay, left in the wood. We're gonna talk about you left in the wood. Um, so look at Jigsaw and them was out here on this red carpet. Look at the baby mamas. Just kidding. Just kidding. I said, oh, look at all the baby mamas. I said, go on, baby mamas. Go on, baby mamas. I said, look at the baby mamas. They put y'all in the section of y'all own. y'all was in the baby mama section. Dating rapper a question mark next to it because we don't know if they're with them or not. So they here, but the same rappers they go with are here with other people. So let's sit them over there. So all the baby mamas, this was the baby mama section of the red carpet. Gone, baby mamas. And Ari, besides looking like Jigsaw, her dress was cute. I liked Ari's look. I think Ari looked nice. Um, Jada Waiter out here looking like some toothpaste some. I'm just like, what is going on? Because she ain't number 2 feet as well. She ain't number like 2'1", 2'3". Look, just a little bitty thing. I said, Jada, what the hell do you got on? I said, Jada, that outfit got lawsuit written all over it. You could poke somebody's eye out. Like, girl. I said, girl, where's she sitting at? Where is she sitting at? She is not sitting in front of me. She's not. No, no, move her. Yeah, she needs to be out on the aisle or something. Cause yeah, you're not sitting this Z in front of me. Like, yeah, absolutely not. So I like what she was trying to attempt with the look, but I believe Jada's look to me is ugly. I think that's ugly. I don't like it. I get fashion is growing and and stuff like that. I absolutely get it. But at the same time, I just think it's like way too much, especially for the EBT awards. I mean BET awards, especially for the SNAP benefits awards. So I just feel like a girl, it was not that deep to be, trying to look like art. Because it's giving art. It's giving Harper's Bazaar. This is what this is giving. You wear something extravagant like that to, something like that to an extravagant event. This is not an extravagant event. Is it just more so of a bunch of people getting together, you know, whatever. So, but yeah, so I appreciate the look she was going for. I appreciate her, wanting to branch out and try new things and new looks and stuff like that, so good for her. But for me, it's ugly. No, I think it's ugly. I do. I think it's ugly. I think it's hideous. Hated it. So, but yeah, Ari's was cute. Ari. Who else was this? Who was- And she's so short. Like that's another thing too. It's just like yeah, that with how short you are. I don't think that's a good look. But I mean, whatever. So, but yeah, I do like the evolution. With people trying new things. So yeah, shout out to her for that. Yeah, moving right along. Hold on. What actually let me get into y'all comments first. I mean, what do y'all think? For real on that tissue. Ooh, not tissue. Very ugly. Ooh. Not very. She said very ugly. Shout out to Monique. She says, throw the verses away in BET Awards. Everything just needs to go in the trash at this point. Um, the verses, I feel like it was a mess, but it normally isn't like that. So I wouldn't say throw the whole verses away just because of. But that last verse is yeah, throw it away. Like I would agree. Throw that away. Shout out to Monisha for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Hold on, I was trying to get into the other comments. They had some yeah. This red carpet was giving 2008. You think so? Think so? Mary was great. Okay. She's been singing a lot live. Okay. She looked fly. Maybe she's a bit tired prepping for her upcoming tour. Okay. I will take that. Cause yeah, I didn't, shout out to you, but I didn't like her performance at all. I was very, very so much let down by one of the queens, because she's definitely one of the queens to me. you know. So when people have a great talent, I feel that it's okay to hold them to it. So if people go around saying like, "Oh, Mary's one of the greatest. She's this, she's that," she should be upholding that. But to go on a, BET is still a big platform. People still going to talk about it. Still going to be millions of people watching. So to go on there with them vocals was not it. Like that's just how I look at it. It just was not it. Crying. Ooh, not crying. Her shoulder hurts. You talking about Jada? Are you guys talking about Jada? It's giving Chris Tucker's look in Fifth Element. Pretty close. But yeah, I'm not a fan. Bell says it's getting no. Yes, the EBT Awards, girl. The Snap Benefits Awards. This says this is sad year in fashion. Yeah, I wasn't. It's some people I think look really good. Yeah, she is. She's gorgeous. Yeah, she's a gorgeous girl. She absolutely is. But her outfit is hideous. Yeah, it's like somebody walking up to you real pretty with mustard stains and stuff on their shirt. It's like gross. I mean, it's still gross. It's not like, oh, she fine. Yeah, she probably stank though. She probably stank though. If she's sitting here with mustard and ketchup stains and dirt on her shorts and yeah, she probably funky. she she probably is, So, but yeah, but I think that it was just a miss. Jada I think has a good mindset when it comes to fashion. She usually looks really good, but I just wasn't feeling that. Assemble says Tim's look very beautiful. Yes, I agree. I agree. I think with Jada, it was just a miss. That's all. Otherwise, I think that she's pretty well versed in fashion. I would hate to sit behind Jada. No, I said the same thing. No, like where's she sitting? Like where's she sitting at? Where's she sitting at? Because girl, no, like girl, this is something we watch, and how am I watching what you sitting in front of me? Gross. But yeah, everybody else I think looked pretty good. Mary, of course, shout out to Mary J. Blige. She always looks amazing. I think Mary looked amazing. Look at Mary. Mm. Mary is beautiful. Mary is gorgeous. Look at her. Goals. Goals. She looks amazing. So shout out to Mary J. Blige. I like everything about the look. I love that she's showing a little tummy, but not too much. She's giving a little peekaboo. And having the leg out. She has beautiful legs. So yes, poke that leg out, girl. So yeah, I love Mary. I love her fashion. She's always been like a fashion icon to me. Um, I think Mary J. Blige, she's pretty good when it comes to coming up with looks. Like this is so I'm going to the BET Awards, type of look. Is what it's giving. I think she looks amazing. I think she looks great. I have no complaints. I love the blonde, especially on her melanated skin. I think it makes her skin pop. I think she looks amazing. I think she looks amazing. I love the heel, um, the off shoulder. I think it looks great. I do. I think Mary looks amazing. Shout out to Mary J. Blige. This was definitely a hit. I think that she looked great. She is not doing too much, but at the same time, she can go anywhere. Like she can go to a party, she could go to another event. Like she just that you can just wear anywhere and just look amazing. So I think that Mary looked absolutely flawless. I have nothing to say. Nothing. What do y'all think about Mary? I think Mary looked amazing. I think Mary looked amazing. She did. I think this is definitely a hit. Like showing the younger girls, like this is how you do it. Like, girl, you gonna come to the awards real quick, girl. This is how you go. Like, let me show you how to come to the awards real quick. So, but yes, I think Mary looks amazing. I do. I think she does. I think she looks great from head to toe. I don't have anything negative to say. I think she looks amazing. Absolutely. Shout out to Mary J. Blige. Absolutely, definitely even fine. Slay said fabulous and natural. Absolutely. Bridgerton says beautiful. I agree. Yaya says head to toe fine wine. Mary J. Absolutely. I think Mary looked amazing. Straight from the comments said right age appropriate. Yes, very age appropriate. It absolutely is. Because I feel like when some people get older and they still look good, they kind of like overdo it, aka Jennifer Lopez. I feel like they like overdo it, to always try to look young and youthful instead of just embracing that they are aging. I think that they sometimes they just like go too far. It's just like, did you really have to wear that? Like, did you really have to wear that? So I think it is very age appropriate for Mary. Like, she's beautiful. She has a gorgeous body. So yeah, I think that she should definitely be able to show that body, show off those curves. Tanya says all tens. I agree. I think Mary looked amazing. Two Persuasive says stunning. Yes, I think Mary looked amazing. Who is she wearing? I don't know. Clothes. I ain't that gay burgundy. I'm gay, but I ain't that gay. Oh no. Oh no. Only thing I can spot is things with logos and faded glory. I can spot faded glory from a mile away. Yay. That's pretty much it. But I can tell you exactly. Oh, them faded. Them FGs. Oh, yep, faded glory. So I know faded glory from a mile away. But other than that, if they don't say it, I will have no idea. Gucci because it got the G. Versace because it got the V. Other than that, I don't know. She looks amazing. She looks amazing. Mary got the type of body so she can wear anything. She could have got an outfit from Walmart and still look fire. No, 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 no. Well, I don't know, because when you see certain people with like somebody like Mary, like she got money. She's not like what Alexis. Like Mary got money, so you know anything she puts on, you're just gonna assume is worth a lot. So she could literally go into like a Target and grab a sundress out of there and wear it, and you would think that a designer made it, just because one, she wears things well, and she has a beautiful body, so she can, yeah. So yeah, shout out to Mary. Mary can make anything look like money. Like, she's, she has that type of Little Kim and like Mariah Carey, those type of people, they do too, because they wear a lot of, expensive, luxurious, type of things. So they have the power to make anything look like money. You know, they have that power. So, but yeah, so connection difficulties here. Um, can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Let me know, because it'd be tripping. But we're about to move on to the next topic. So shout out to Mary. So Jodeci. Jodeci. Who? So y'all, Jodeci, girl. Jojo, you ought to be ashamed of yourself now. Nah, KC. Wait, do I got that right? Okay, okay, KC and JoJo. Okay, no, JoJo sound. I think JoJo sound pretty good. I think for like because they performed as well. It wasn't a long performance, but they performed as well. So JoJo did a good job. KC was horrible. I said, y'all really just drank all that liquor and all of that stuff and just destroyed y'all voices? Because I was very disappointed. I was very disappointed. JoJo did okay. Like JoJo, he held it together. Okay. Um, Devontae was up there, hitting it. I was like, yes, Devontae, yes, Devontae. So it was a mess. Besides JoJo, so I'm glad that they pretty much just let him do all the singing, because KC, you sound horrible, horrible. I hope I have them right, because both of them was alcoholics. So, well, I think they're recovering, right? I think they're recovering. Um, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot to drink in with their performance, but it was just nice to see them. So I will say that. All the men looked nice. It was really nice to see all three of them together again. But it was it was was a lot with these struggle vocals. Okay. It was like listening to Ray J all over again. It was like listening to him all, hi Carlotta. Shout out to Carlotta's Corner. Thank you, sweetie. Shout out to Carlotta. Make sure y'all follow her. I think she's on I know she's on IG, but and Station Network because girl, they be doing shows anymore, girl. Shout out to Carlotta. But yeah, it was not too many blunt. Somebody said and cigarettes. And cigarettes. He might have said drunk uncle. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It was the struggle vocals for me. It was pretty bad. They were a lot of them were very dependent on the crowd. They absolutely were. They were dependent on the crowd. But shout out to them. They looked good. They didn't sound good, but they looked good. Eva, y'all, Eva Marcille was there, girl. Look at Eva. Eva looked great. She was just a pretty broke girl. So she came looking gorgeously broke. She looked like she came there to hit a lick. Eva looked like she came to hit a quick lick. I don't know why she was there. There was literally no reason for Eva to be there. She didn't present any awards or anything. She was literally just there. And from what I saw, no husband was in tow. So Eva, girl, Eva, material girl. So she just came very so much broke. Very so much just a cute broke chick. And she came, yes, she absolutely did. She came beautifully broke, beautifully homeless. Absolutely. Okay, look, just gorgeous with nowhere to go. Look at her, just beautiful, all her cards maxed out. Look at her. And where your husband at? Where's that little man? Where's that little guy? Where's that little guy? We'll stay home with our little beige children. Eva, girl, did nobody invite you here? Did nobody invite you here? Why is she here? How does she get in? How did she get in? Who let the dog out? Just kidding. But how did she get in here? How did somebody leave the gate open? Like how did? Because you just powed and she's just her. It's like why are you here? In this Wish dress, this Wish app dress, girl. Why are you here? You move too fast. Some little things they already been falling. Look, like 50 of them done fell off already. She moved too fast. She gonna be naked, girl. Where's your churn, girl? Where your husband, girl? Look at Eva. Look. No, you are not coming back to the show. You're not. You should have let us know how Missy used to toss your salad, but you didn't. She looks beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. This is Mercedes, right? I think this is Mercedes. And then Victoria, my nigga, she look good too. Go on, Victoria, girl. She look good, girl. Look at her. Look at her. She's gorgeous. So yeah, they all looked great. They all looked great. I love all of the looks. Mercedes looks good. I like Eva's dress, although I don't like her. But I like her dress. I like her dress. Her dress is cute. Cheap, but it's cute. I know she got it, probably 30-40% off, but it's cute. It's cute. Shout out to Eva. That dress is cute. Move right along. So Brandy came up with this white boy, Jack Harlow. And Jack Harlow, look, because now I gotta call you out. Now I gotta call you out. Because now I know that me and Lil Nas X, we done had our issues. He done made them Luciferian gay shoes and all of that stuff. Didn't nobody have time for that. Like, just because you hang out with Lucifer, it doesn't mean that I do, gay boy. So, me and Lil Nas X, we done had our issues. We have to get it, whatever. But here's the thing. Shout out to the 1,400 people in the building right now. Like, 1,400 in the live. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like if you have not already. Okay. So here's my thing with Jack Harlow. First of all, if you wanted to be friends with Brandy, because Brandy was annoyed back, this happened a few months ago. that Jack Harlow did not know that her and Ray J were related, that they were brother and sister. Okay. So Brandy did this little diss track against Jack Harlow because he didn't know. Like, that's just universal knowledge. Like, when you play charades on your phone or something, that's one of the questions. Is Ray J Brandy's brother? Like, no. We know that that's his cost to fame, Brandy. That your brother used you to get to fame and then in the process ended up making more money than you, which is weird. By the way, really weird. But if you want to be friends, like, that's all y'all had to say. Because I'm like, Brandy, the murderer, let me grab you. Brandy, murderer, Norwood. Girl, ain't you took enough lives? Girl, Brandy. I was like, girl, it didn't end to where the last time you was around people that are not of non-color. I mean, you ran the people off the road. They want black people, girl. So Brandy, girl. Did nobody tell you to get on this track? Did nobody tell you to get on this track? Nope, y'all. I'm saying this. Nope. I'm saying this. The song was cute, with Brandy getting on it. Brandy, that show got canceled. Queens. It got canceled. Y'all need to stop with this Brandy flow. Stop encouraging these people. Encourage Brandy to sing. Encourage her to do that because she's amazing at it. She's amazing. Yes, she been rapping and ain't nobody told her to. Why she ain't rapping I Wanna Be Down, the remix? Why she let everybody play in her face? Why she ain't why? She was on the hook like Patti LaBelle or somebody. Check it out. Oh, what a night. She did not get on the remix. I don't know. She ain't no been rapping. No, she has not, Nola. My goodness. Nola, baby. No. Because she let all of them play in her face on I Wanna Be Down, the remix. She let all the lesbians rap on the track except her. I'm like, girl, Brandy, stop. So, I don't mind Brandy rapping, whatever. That's her. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Would I buy a rapping album from Brandy's? Probably not. If she infused it with singing, yes. Because then that would be dope. Like a Chris Brown situation, how he fuses the two. Sometimes he raps, but he mostly keeps it to singing. I like that. I don't mind Chris Brown's flow. I could probably get used to Brandy, spitting. I could, but if we're going to have to be eased into it, we're going to have to be eased into it. Okay? Because I want to be down. That we still here. We still here. So she ain't about to just jump in the rap. No, she not. Brandy, you can chill out with all of that. Merging in lanes and stuff. You ain't supposed to be doing, girl. Oh, Brandy, you're not a good merger. You don't merge well, girl. Remember what happened on that highway? Girl, you don't merge well. Girl, you don't turn on your signal, girl. You just jump in the lanes like doing a diss track and all of that. Girl, you just jumped in the lane. That's what you did on the highway. Girl, now you're going to have to merge. Girl, you turn on your blinker. Then you look big. Girl, then you look in your mirror. Then you look in that mirror. Then you go and get on over there. Girl, you turn on your blinker to go to 3 lanes over. I'm like, yeah, you tried it. Oh my goodness. Because you was doing 100 down the highway. So if you're doing the speed limit, get the out of my way. Brandy, girl. Like, oh my goodness. No, y'all about to just push her into the rapping lane. No, y'all not. There's too many people out right now that we listening to for nothing because they on blogs. All these blog rappers. Nah. We used to get introduced to artists by the radio and where they play videos on channels. So that's how we got introduced. Not because you was on this blog and they said, go listen. This is who's hot right now. Go listen. Y'all don't even listen. So go actually listen to Brandy rap. She ain't as lit as y'all want her to be. I said that she could get her life taken ass down. I said, Brandy, you could get your life taken ass off that stage, girl. Because I thought we didn't like him. Girl. I was like, get your life taken ass down. What's wrong with you? I said, look at the girl. Manslaughterer up here. Talking about some flying first class. Up in the sky. And all them people's souls is flying first class up in the sky on over to the Lord. You don't talk about that though. But you want to talk, you talk about, let's talk about my brother's glasses. But girl, fuck his glasses. Why is he sitting in his audience eating ramen? If he worth all this money. And them glasses do break. I'm like, girl, we don't care about these glasses. And she want to write about that. I'm like, Brandy, talk about why Queens got canceled. Cuss Eve out, because it was her fault she wasn't going to have the baby by that white man, the white doctor. And she could have been did all of that. Eve on the way till she about to be 50 to have a baby. I said, I don't know why y'all want to be so much older than y'all churn. But hey, whatever. Whatever. So, Eve, it was your fault. Like, yeah, girl, you tried it. It was your fault. That's why they put you in a coma, all of that stuff, because you want to wait good till y'all start recording to do in vitro. You want to wait right till y'all filming and do in vitro. All of that. Girl, don't make up time for all of that. So Eve is the reason the show ended. So yeah, Eve tells the truth and shame the devil. So I'm here flip. So Brandy went out here on this day. See, y'all always give me sidetrack. It's your fault. So I'm not Erica because they be trying it. Brandy be trying it. So she went up here and performed with him. I'm not playing none of it because BC is not copyrighting me because white people own it. So that's why they be striking us. Okay. The Blakes will let us slide. But or Trump nephews and cousins, they're not gonna let us. So yes, but Brandy was on the stage with this white boy. And why I said I gotta put Jack on track, because I said that earlier, I'm gonna have to call him out. Jack wore a Lil Nas X t-shirt on the red carpet, right? Like he's in support because Lil Nas X was upset this year because he didn't get nominated, for anything, but they nominated Jack Harlow, but they didn't nominate him. So he was very upset. He's like, I put out all of this gay music and you're not going to pick any of them, not even one. So he was very upset. And Jack Harlow, because, he made a diss track, or not Jack Harlow, but Lil Nas X made a diss track and everything to BET saying FBT in the song, and all of that because he didn't get nominated. Okay, so Jack Harlow went to the BET where Jack Harlow was on the screen. Y'all say, who is Jack Harlow? This is him. Right here. That's Jack Harlow. He right here. He right here. He right here. Mm-hmm. Him, the guy with no rhythm. So the one that's definitely off beat. Look at the dancers and look at him. He's definitely off beat. So look. But even that's off beat. I'm just like, why? Just sit still. But anyways, Jack Harlow asks if he's in support of Lil Nas X because he was on one of Lil Nas X's bigger songs from that album that he dropped on Theater or whatever. Don't say it too many times. The devil pop up in your house. So he was upset, that Jack and other people, got nominated, but he didn't get nominated. Although the year before, BET basically gave him creative freedom, pretty much, because he kissed a man on stage. A man-on-man kiss on stage. Lil Nas X. I don't understand why you so upset with BET now. Like, you weren't upset with them when they let you kiss a man on stage, and all of it. Like, you were fine with them then. So what's the issue now? Because you didn't get nominated? Now it's an issue. But when you're swapping spit on stage with another man and they allowed you to do so. They didn't bleep it out. They didn't, none of that. They let you do it. They let you rock. So they gave you a lot of freedom. If you ask me, like, I mean, think about it. You know, most people were, because when that happened, people were completely against it. They were upset. There, you know, a lot of these rappers, especially like Boosie and other people, you know, came out just like, you know, it's horrendous. It's basically an abomination. You know, all of this happening on camera for their children. A lot of parents, you know, people in comments and whatnot agreed and felt the same. You know, so they gave him a lot of freedom. So I'm just like, okay, where is this heat coming from now? Because when they were letting you swap spit on stage with another boy, you know, you were completely fine with BET. But now that you're not nominated and they nominated the white boy, now you're upset. Like, gross. So here, Flip, I didn't understand that. But it's fake to me that Jack Harlow is going to try to act like he's in support of Lil Nas X by wearing a shirt of him on the red carpet and whatnot, like, you know, Team Lil Nas X, but you're still there. Like, yeah, no, that's not supporting him. If you're supporting him, you wouldn't went to the BET Awards either because your friend didn't get nominated. But instead, to further culture vulture, you made sure you went to a platform that's supposed to be fitted for Black people to make sure that you get your face out there so you can cross over properly. Because that's what Jack's doing. He's just crossing over. And then he'll go back to doing music more so, push towards white people, and then it'll just be like, Black who? You know, who are you guys? What? I know you. Type of situation. So that's what they do. It's just a quick crossover. You know, they cross over, you know, so that they're more likable in both homes. You know, because when you look on that stage, you see a lot of color, but you also see a white man. So that's just you know, they just trying to bring this in, you know, stamp him in front of us and be like, he's okay. You know, basically trying to force, you know, our approval. You know, it's called crossing over, you know. No different than when Beyonce was on the Country Awards with the Dixie Chicks and they sang that song. I don't know, what's the Dixie Chicks? I don't know, probably was. But people were outraged, you know, that Beyonce was there, you know, because she's like, oh my God, no, she's Black. You're like, she's not supposed to be here. She doesn't do our music. You know, like, why is she here? You know, type of situation. It's a problem, you know, and that's why a lot of Black people kind of stay away, you know, from those type of awards like the CMT, and why a lot of Black people don't do country music is because of they're ostracized for it. So it's the same thing with Jack Harlow. A lot of white men are ostracized for rapping. You know, there are a lot of white men that have actually had talent, and the Black community still said no. Like, they still said no, but they always try to throw someone white in the Black community to make them have the type of appeal with Black people that Black people do. You know, so it's like how Kanye and people like that have a huge influence, you know, when it comes to the Black community, just getting a lot of Black people in the same room or getting a lot of Black people's attention. When they pull people like Jack Harlow up, it gives him the power to do so. Now he has the power to pull in Black people up at the mass, you know, numbers, because we forced acceptance. So by him being there, we're forced, you know, whether we like him or not, he's in front of us, you know, type of situation, you know, is what it is. So it's kind of like shoving him down our throat. So where some people, so you remember, I'm sure everybody's had an artist where they didn't like their music and whatnot, but they just kept hearing it. And then eventually you just kind of just start to like it, you know, type of situation. It's being forced upon us, you know, type of situation. I don't listen to Jack Harlow. I don't have his music, but I know his songs because his music is forced upon me. It absolutely is. When I turn on radio and I'm listening to just podcasts, there's just certain music apps that play music, and you know the hottest. It's just I'm forced, you know, to hear it, you know, type of situation. So that's what they do. They bring people like Jack, like they've done with Eminem, Macklemore, and so many others. You know, they push them in our community, and they do it in a way to where we don't recognize it by having them work with a lot of Black people. So like Jack's already worked with people like Lil Wayne, you know, like some of the higher, you know, music people that a lot of Black people have been in the industry and never have the pleasure of working with. Couldn't even get close to Lil Wayne, but he coming out, working with him, a plant. That means that he's been planted. We picked you to do a specific thing. is what they just so and they're gonna force him upon us so that we agree. So that then once they got us hooked, because there's a lot of people, especially in the Black community, that like Jack Harlow, which isn't a problem. I'm not saying that you can't like him, but it's like, do you like him genuinely, or do you like him because of other people? You know, other people just like, oh, Jack Harlow cool, or they play his music, you know, and whatnot. So it's like, is it genuine or is it forced? Because situations like this is forced, if you ask me. I mean, because why is Jack Harlow at the BET Awards? Like, it's just like, why? Like, why is he here? Like, you know, like when Justin Timberlake came that one year, I was like, why is he here? And it's not a racist thing. It's just more so of he's going to get accolades and invited to places no matter what due to white privilege. I'm just being real. I just feel like no matter what, Jack's going to get nominated for AMAs and VMAs and all type of stuff. But there's plenty of artists that are there at the BET Awards that are going to win and that aren't going to win, that are not going to be nominated anywhere else. If it's not more so of a Black thing, like a Soul Train Award or an NAACP award, you know, or something like that. Like, we don't have many places. I mean, if you're not a universal artist, like a Doja Elf or a Nicki or a Cardi or, you know, somebody like that, you're really not going to get nominated. You know, like a Megan Thee Stallion or Beyonce, people like that, they're going to get nominated everywhere. You know, so it's not a big deal. They're going to get, you know, nominated everywhere, you know, but with people that are just coming, it's not going to be many doors open for them to win an award. You know, like the people like the City Girls and Big Lotto and, you know, people like that. There's not going to be many places, you know, for these girls to win or be nominated. So that's why I feel like it's so important to just nominate Black people. That's all I'm saying. So it has no racial tone behind it. It's not, I don't feel like other nationalities or people should be. No, it's no different than the Latin awards. I believe just Latin people should be winning those awards. I do. Like, they deserve it. Like, they do. They need this. They do, because it's not a lot of other places they're going to be nominated. These great Latin artists, it's a lot of places that are not going to nominate them. They're not. So it's like, why not just let them have their flowers? Because it's probably the only way that they're going to get it. Because, you know, the Grammys and stuff like that is out of the question. You know, they're not getting nominated for any of those things. And if so, they take, you got thousands and thousands and thousands of artists in one lane, and they pick like 3 or 4 of them, put them in one category, and there's only one nomination. Best Latin album, best R&B album, those have colors connected to it. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Best R&B at a white award show like the AMA Music, this is probably one of the only Black awards that is going to be handed out, and a lot of people deserve this award, but we have to limit it to 4 to 5 people. You know, but so yeah, let the people get what they can, because somebody like Jack Harlow is going to have these opportunities everywhere, and he's going to have them because of things like this, getting this type of publicity, being accepted by us, because we mark music. Black people, we are the judge and jury. You know, when it comes to music, we know if we make an artist hot or we make them flop. It's the Black community that does that. It's us. So especially when it comes to what he's on stage doing. So that's just how I feel about that. But moving right along, I just feel like, yeah, like, why is he here? Like, that's, you know, and it's not a rude thing. I mean, if he wants to come perform, you know, or something like that, cool. But being nominated in this, I just don't feel like he should be. Anybody in that category should have won that award over him, is how I feel about it. That's just how I feel about it. I mean, it is what it is. So, but he's gonna win AMAs and Grammys and you know, all type of stuff, while all these other artists are left in the audience watching. Oh, why did it go back to broke, but I'm here? Broke, but I made it. Okay, so let's get into the performances of the BET Awards, and then we're going to open up the panel. Mm-hmm. They did him so dirty. They did him so dirty. They did him so dirty. And I like it in. I like it in. It's not his voice because his voice was great. It was not. It was that microphone. It was not his voice. It really wasn't because when you could hear him, he sound great. When you can hear him, he sound amazing. When you can hear him, but when you can't, when the mic, because the mic's going in and out, it makes it sound like he's straining, and he's not. Like he's singing just fine. It's just the mic's going in and out, So or up and down, the volume's changing, with in it. So that sucks. I was like, oh, that's a poor guy because he can really sing. He has a great voice, a great voice. So I was really happy to hear him. I'm just like, oh, I'm really excited, to hear him sing. And the BET Awards did do him dirty because I don't know how that happened, but I'm sure it was just things happen with the microphones, but still, it shouldn't have been that bad, especially with one of the best singers of the night. I was very disappointed. I was very disappointed. How did y'all feel about that? And then he even posted, not BET sabotaging my mic at Lil Nas X. I get it. So he even posted that they sabotaged me. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. They should have let him perform again. I'm like, no, that's not fair. They should have fixed his mic and just let him, maybe shortened it, but let him sing again. Is what they should have did because that's messed up. Now it makes it look like he's a bad singer or he can't perform live, and he can. So it's just like, why? That does feel like sabotage. It does. It feels like sabotage. Did he do a mic check? I'm sure he did. And if he didn't do a mic check, still, I mean, that's protocol, to do mic checks. So and they usually practice. So they're a couple days before, or there or so before, so that they can come and practice. So I'm pretty sure some form of mic check was done because why would he say they sabotage? I mean, but you could tell something wasn't right. It wasn't because when you could hear him in the microphone, he sounded great. Every note, everything. I was just like, yes, he was incredible. And then when that mic was going out, that did ruin. It made him sound bad. It did. It made him sound like he couldn't hold a note or he was straining his voice, the vocal strain or something. But he wasn't. None of that was happening. He was beautifully singing, and that microphone was just not letting him be great. And you could tell in his body language, like, and how he's, like looking at the mic and listening in his earpiece, like, because the earpiece is to hear yourself because it's really loud, inside of those places. Then especially if you have a live band, behind you is really loud. So the earpiece, it helps you hear yourself too. So when you're singing to the microphone, that's why you see a lot of artists push, the piece in so that they can hear themselves. And if it's not working, you can't hear. You can't hear, so you can't hear yourself. You don't know what you sound like, to a certain extent, like the echo of it, but not like it within itself. The earpiece helps so that you hear yourself right as you're singing. You hear yourself, so you know that you're on key. If you need to change it, it's a useful tool, is what it is. But when it's out, yeah, that sucks because now it's like you just gotta kind of just go with it. But it's not just not hearing in the earpiece; it's the microphone. So I'm sure he would have rather than just the earpiece mess up because then we just still would have been able to hear him. On the microphone, he would have sounded great. Although he couldn't hear that he sounded great, he still would have sounded great. You see what I'm saying? But since the microphone was doing that, it made him sound bad. So he didn't have a choice but to sound like that. And that's unfortunate because I'm sure with BT and places that do award shows, I'm sure they have some of the best sound people, some of the best sound techs, and I'm sure they have some of the best. So to have these type of mistakes aren't good because I would have been singing in the mic. Somebody's getting fired like Beyonce did. Like, yeah, you gotta go because that this is too big of an event to be messing with somebody's microphone. So yeah, I bet you Mariah Carey probably brought her own. Well, I can't wait to get to her. I can't wait to get to me and Mariah. So yeah, I can't wait to get to her because Lord Mariah, girl. So y'all, this was Mary, y'all. I can't. So Mary sound bad. She absolutely did. It didn't have anything to do with her sound. She just didn't sound good at all. There were certain parts of it. That's why I said I don't know if it was just vocal exhaustion, because you know when you're working constantly singing and whatnot. You know, but this was definitely a bad day for it. This is definitely a bad day for it. So, but Mary, and I love Mary J. Blige. Hold on. I love Mary. I love Mary. I love Mary. I love her with every fiber of my being. But Mary, she okay. Well, let's just listen. Let's hopefully we don't get no strike. But y'all be the judge. Y'all be the judge. How does Mary sound? How does Mary sound? I'm going down. I'm going around, baby. I'm going side down. Sleep don't come easy. Boy, please believe me. See, you've been gone. What? Every I'm going down. I'm going around. So, like I said, I love Mary, love her. I'm not. I'm just basing off of what I heard. What I heard, it did not sound good. She up there sounding like I ain't even gonna say who she sounded like, but girl, Mary, this was bad. This was this was bad. That's why I said I feel like she should have chose a different song, like especially if her voice, you know, wasn't the greatest, or her throat hurt, or there could be all type of reasons. Because she has a great voice still. She still has an amazing voice. So that's why I was disappointed because we don't really get to see her or hear her as much as we used to. You know, back in the day we got Mary all the time, but you know now we don't really get to see her. So that's why it's so important. You know, especially if you still have that talent to be expressing it. And I don't know, it just seems unfortunate. I'm just like, oh, Mary, Mary, you know, because it didn't sound good. So I'm not about to make it sound good because she's a legend, because she's beautiful. She is, but she's not a legend right now. She's absolutely not. She's not giving us legendary vocals. Like, that's just not what she's doing. Like, she's not doing that. So, I mean, does she sound great? I would say, oh, she sound amazing. Shout out to Mary, blah, blah, blah. But she didn't. And that's okay. It's okay. You know, it's just probably wasn't a good day for her. So that's all. That doesn't mean that her voice is gone. She can't sing anymore. Doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that at all. Like I said, she could have just her throat could have hurt, could have been sore, she could have been sick or just getting over being sick. You know, it could be all type of different, you know, reasons, but mm-mm, this was not hitting. So I'm not gonna lie because I love her. If this was Beyonce up here giving us a not the greatest performance, I'm gonna say, you know, I love Beyonce, but this was not her best. You know, I don't know what was going on. I would say the same thing. I'm not just with blasphemy. Ooh, blasphemy. Shout out to Rose Butler for the super sticker. Thank you so much. She did look great. She did. She looked great. She didn't sound great, but she looked amazing. Shout out to Rose once again for the super sticker. Yes, I agree. She looked great, but she didn't sound it. She didn't sound how she looked. she did not sound how she looked. If she would have sounded how she looked together, oh, that would have been lit. Now look. Now this was Kendrick Lamar performance, y'all. What? or was this on BBC? Yeah, this was Kendrick Lamar BBC Super. They wish they had Kendrick at the BET Awards. But did y'all see this? This blew me away. This blew me away. I was just like, are you kidding me? This is too far. This is too far. I'm all for creative freedom, you know, and all of that. But still at the same time, I just feel like this is a lot. This is a lot. It absolutely is. It's a lot. I'm like, I don't know about all this, Kendrick. I'm like, this is a lot. This is a whole bunch. I ain't signing up for none of this. I ain't signed up for none of this. So we're gonna get into this on a different time. I just wanted to see if y'all saw it, because yeah, we gonna get into this. We ain't gonna get into it today, but we definitely gonna get into it. That's definitely gonna happen. So Lotto got emotional when she won this award, y'all, with these earrings. I cannot get over these earrings. Lotto, these earrings is ugly. I said, ooh, look at these earrings. Look, y'all see them earrings? Look at them earrings. It's the earrings for me. I said, not hula hoops. Girl, look at those earrings. They're very so much ugly. And shout out to her. Move right along. No, before we get into Diddy, no. Where is Mariah? I'm gonna just click it. Where is Mariah? No, it's not going nowhere else until we get into Mariah Carey. Oh, there she go. Mariah. Mariah. Mm. First of all, Mariah, it was nice to see her. She looked beautiful. I have to say, Mariah, I'm sick of this. Because you can hear. You got too much money not to be able to hear. So you can hear. You absolutely could. And I'm tired of you coming out with holding one of the people's hand and then snatching it away. Like, as soon as you get a good balance. And them shoes you know you're not supposed to have on anymore. Girl. I'm tired of people walking you out like a geriatric. I'm like, Mariah, why? You do this every performance. Somebody is holding your hand, walking you somewhere. Why? Why folk come every performance, somebody walking you, guiding you like a PCA worker, like a home health aide. Your dancers is guiding you. People don't even guide Stevie Wonder like that. I'm like, girl, and then you always snatch away from them because they're not in your tax bracket. The poor. She always snatch her hand away. I'm like, Mariah, why do you do that? Why do you do that? Why? Why folk come? Because she be doing that. And she always snatch it away. And she come out. I didn't say I didn't love you so. I should have been a time I never should have let you go. Because I didn't know you, because I didn't know you, because I didn't know me, because I didn't know you. No, stop that over. Stop that. It's just like, Mariah, girl, we get it. Ballet queen, girl. But your notes was not right. Your notes was not the do re mi did not fa la ti do. It did not. I didn't like it. I didn't like that note you hit with the birds. No, I didn't like it. I didn't like that note. It was not right. And then, yeah, absolutely. Hair flip. So, and then on top of that, girl, when you came out, oh, when you walk by, every night, talking sweet and looking fine, I get kind of hectic inside. When you hit the Soo Young, girl, when you hit that, you didn't hit that right either. Mariah, no. You were not on your note. This is what we're not going to do. I done liked you for too long, and I done put too much on you, because Ariana would never, okay? Ariana would never, Mariah. She would never do that. So I was just like, Mariah, wait a minute. Wait a minute, no, slow down. Slow down. Slow down. And then how she looked at Lotto. She looked at her like, come on, slut. Like you remade it, you know, so come on. Like, because that's how Mariah, she just kind of like looked at her like, sing, bitch. Like, if you wanted to buy it, so go ahead, sing. Hurry up. Like, her looks like that's what Mariah was giving. Like, that's what she was giving. And then Lotto was trying to enjoy the moment and all that, but Mariah was just like, look, this is about me now. Mariah was like, look, this is about me now. I am out here. You took this song from me. You stole it. Look, girl, Mariah has made it. Okay, Miss, I don't know her. Herself is here. Okay, I'm gonna need you to go sit your little mixed ass down somewhere. Okay, girl, you are the first. I'm the first beige. You are the second. So Mariah came up there in all her glory, and she almost stole the spotlight. Almost at the end, the little note that she hit, the little note that she hit, the little note that she hit at the end. You know, that was all right. That was she still could have hit it differently. She still could have hit it differently, but I love Mariah. I do this to my girl. So I'm gonna be critical. I don't care. Like Whitney Houston said, I don't think of her. I don't think of her. Like, I'm Whitney Houston. Like, I don't think about that girl. So you know, I hear flip. So I love Mariah. I do just my girl. She's a queen. Like, she is a legend. Mariah is legendary. So yeah, but them notes ain't hitting like they used to. So, and I'm gonna need y'all to stop trying to act like Mariah can literally hit those notes. No, she cannot. I would look, give me a vision of love. I would love to hear a vision of love. It just note for note. Like, it's okay. As you get older, your voice gets weaker. It does. It happens to everyone. Mariah is super careful with her voice. And so at the same time, those notes that she used to hit, I mean, it's different when you're young and whatnot. Your body's different. Your voice is different. Your voice continuously changes. As you change, so does your voice. So yeah, she cannot hit those notes like she used to. Like, it's okay. You know, like, that's when people be acting like it's a problem. No, she was young and in her prime. She was supposed to be able to hit those notes. Y'all see Candy, she can barely do the or Little Secret. No. She could barely do that. But back in the day, she used to hit it with no problem. There was just no issue. You know, Latasha Scott, she still has a great voice, but her voice isn't what it was back in the day. You know, like, I mean, as you grow, your voice grows. You know, so Beyonce, incredible singer, but she don't sing how her listen days. Beyonce don't sing like that no more. Beyonce, when the last time you heard a listen from a Beyonce? Beyonce sing. La 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 la. Y'all tried it. Oh, y'all thought y'all was about to get a ballad out of Beyonce? Beyonce said la 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 la. Oh yeah. Oh, y'all thought y'all was about to get a listen? Oh no. No, Beyonce said, oh baby, you won't take my son. Beyonce said, no, you tried it. So K3 churn later, I ain't got that much air in me no more. So Beyonce just like, yeah, no, gross. Like, I can still sing, y'all tried it. You know, I can hit the opera on you horse, baby. Like, it's nothing. It's nothing. I still got it. But don't nobody got time for all of that. Don't nobody got time for all of that. Okay. So here flip. So Mariah, girl, I don't know how I feel about you. I don't know how I feel about you. And she can. Beyonce is very so much a rapper now. Yes, she is, and she can. And one of the best is helping her with lyrics. I mean, Jay-Z could make Beyonce one of the coldest female rappers, just like Biggie did with Lil Kim. He absolutely could. He could Lil Kim the situation with Beyonce. Oh, he absolutely could. Oh, he sure could. Just like Biggie did with Lil Kim. That basically just... Because Beyonce don't miss, even with her little flows. Her flows be lit. Her flows be lit. Like, she did a better job on Savage than Megan Thee Stallion, if you ask me. Like her rap verses were better than she ate Megan. If you ask me, just in my opinion, I feel like Beyonce literally came on that track and Thunder, on her own. Literally. So, but yeah, here flip. So Beyonce can definitely Queen Bee the situation, literally become the next Queen Bee if she wanted to. Beyonce could do a rap album because we're used to already hearing her rap. So, but it would be weird, but I would be here for it. I would definitely be here for it. Not Brandy. If you don't took a life, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, Brandy. So shout out to Mariah. She looked beautiful. She absolutely did. But I was not here for the performance. I was not here for the performance. So Carisha is in this audience stalking Diddy. It's getting weird, Carisha. It's getting weird. So Diddy went up here and thanked Cassie during his speech, thanking everyone for the Lifetime Achievement Award because he won the Lifetime Achievement Award. BET always give away a Lifetime Achievement. And they decided to honor Diddy with it because when nobody else show up. So they decided to honor Diddy because everybody else that they wanted to honor said no. So they were stuck with little old bankruptcy or Combs. So they decided to give him the Lifetime Achievement Award for robbing black people for the last 25, 30 motherfucking years. So yeah, shout out to Diddy for robbing the poor to become rich. To literally reverse Robin Hood in the situation. Yeah, shout out to him for becoming a mogul off of hardworking black people back that never got the chance that they truly deserved. Rest in peace, Biggie Smalls. Yeah, shout out to Diddy for ruining lives. Absolutely. For ruining a lot of lives. Absolutely. Yes, changing them while ruining them at the same time. Yeah, shout out to him for that. Shout out to the highway robbery. Shout out to how to turn a mentality into crack. Absolutely. Figuring out how to mentally control people and what they could have to manipulating them into getting them to what you want them to do until you get what you need out of them just to drop them off at the nearest, I don't know, you bus stop. So, yeah, shout out to Diddy for being one of the most slithering, just the, how to literally a vulture. Shout out to him. It took for a lot of people had to die for him to get to where he is. Everybody but him. Daddy on down. So yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to Love. Okay. So yeah, I guess. So Lifetime Achievement Award for robbing people. Okay, good. Shout out to you. Legal robbery. Shout out to you. Like I said, look at the people that showed up to perform. Out of all of those people, I can name over 30 solo and groups that Diddy has brought into fruition, and none of them were present. None of them. None of them were in the audience rooting them on. Nothing. Okay? His Lifetime Achievement, everything started with music. Like, to where it actually start putting money in his pocket. Music. And barely anybody's here. You can only get Mary, Kim, like that's it. Out of all of the people, yeah, that speaks volumes. But Diddy doesn't care because he's used to, robbing the poor. Like that's his whole mentality. So he's like a dealer, So he's completely fine with it. So he got a Lifetime Achievement Award, and Carisha Please was in this audience stalking. Now, if you pay attention, JT was definitely trying to get Carisha to sit down. And the reason why I say this is because Carisha, you look pathetic. Like, Girl, Diddy don't want you, girl. I promise. I promise. I promise. Diddy does not want you. Diddy does not want you, so he doesn't. Like, you can literally tell. Diddy does not want no Carisha. I'm like, ooh, look at this pathetic soccer mom. I'm like, girl, you already got two baby daddies. Like, you already got two baby daddies. Diddy ain't about to put a pop no baby in you. Like, he's not about to do that. So it's just like, yeah, I mean, it didn't, even if so, it'll be a oops. It will not be deliberate. But girl, he don't want you. And that's why your friend is like tapping you like, girl, sit your dumb ass down. Like, girl, he does not want you. And you know, want to know how I know Diddy don't want her? You want to know how I know? Look, y'all, everybody want to say this because he shouted out Cassie. No. You want to know how Diddy don't want her? Look where she's sitting at. Look where she's sitting at. That's how you know Diddy don't want her. Diddy got a whole row of people. His mom, his sons, all of that ish down there with him. If he wanted her close and nearby, she would be. She would be. She would be. They on the flow like 1 to 2 rows in, and his mama, his sons, all of that. He had like a whole row, you know, of people, like 2 rows. You know, he's getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. So of course, you know, they're gonna roll the red carpet out, you know, for the person receiving that, so they can, whoever they want to invite, they're gonna make sure that they air their life. You rose up like, yeah, girl, he don't want you. Because he could have made sure you was sitting in that row of the people that matter to him and where he was sitting. He said his mama was his date so that you didn't have to. He said his mama was his date to avoid you. Because you still could have very so much been his date, Carisha, girl. Girl, he don't want you. He does not want you. Like, girl. I mean, hey, to each his own, because this is definitely a clout chase for Carisha. Definitely a clout chase. You sitting over there holding up a sign, rows and rows and rows back from your poppy. Carisha, if you was a bad beat, girl, you would be down, you'd be sitting right next to his mama. Because Cassie would have been. Thanks for getting me through the hard times. Yeah, Cassie would have been. Yeah, she would have been over there. Oh, yeah. She wouldn't have been up there talking about some go poppy. No, she would have been doing that, girl. No. Cassie would have been down there in the in crowd. Oh, yeah, she absolutely would have been. Yeah. You all the way over there. That speaks, girl. He said his mom was his date. His mom would have been at plenty of award shows with him. Plenty. If he wanted you by his arm, side by side, that would have happened. But he doesn't. So it's like, girl, like, but that's Carisha. I mean, if she want to walk around, you know, that's her. But as far as I'm giving, it's giving creepy. It's what it's giving, because he's definitely not feeding that energy. Don't get me wrong. Just because you are around somebody does not mean that it's what you feel like it is. And honestly, I think Santana get on his nerves. I think Diddy can't stand Santana. That's not his type of gay. That's not his type of gay. He like a more shameful about it. Like, you know, he like gays that like kind of like low-key hate themselves. You know, he want that type. You know, not one that's on the stage talking about some booty. Not one of them. Not one that's built like his mama. So yeah, hair flip. So I think Santana gets on his nerves. But yeah, I felt like this was pathetic. And I'm not alone in my feelings, because look at JT. JT, you pay attention, she's tapping her. Like, girl, sit down. That is a sit down, friend type of tap. She's sitting right next to her, so if she has something to say, she could have just said it. But if you tapping her, you want her to sit down. Is what you want your friend to do. That's why she tapping her. She not tapping her like, girl, you funny girl. No, she tapping her like, oh, please sit down. Please sit down. Please sit down. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Carisha, this is embarrassing. That's why I'm just like, would have been low key embarrassed if she was my friend. I just like, girl, sit your ass down. Like, this is ridiculous. It's like both of them dating gay dudes. Like this, I mean, both of them. JT sitting there with Uzi, the bisexual, and or she's sitting there waving a flag for a bisexual. Talking about some papi. You mean queer? I'm like, girl, y'all gotta stop acting like bisexual don't mean that you sleep with women too. It does. He get it up don't means that he's straight. Like y'all got that's weird. Because if he get enough for a man, what is he? Still straight? Or what? How we doing this? If he bending over for a man, what do you call that? Weird. Okay. So yeah. He missed Cassie because Cassie knew how to be quiet. Okay, Cassie was an NDA without signing an NDA. Carisha, you talk too much. You do. You got a big mouth. You got a really big mouth. So yeah, I know Diddy hates that. Diddy hates that you have a big mouth. He does. I can guarantee it. And that's why I think one of the because you know I understand people saying like, oh, it's shady, you know, for him to call out Cassie and not what was that? Okay, weird. Hold on. Did they delete it or what? Okay, so Jessie Woo, she decides to get in on this well, not necessarily the conversation, but she kind of just chimes in. And Jessie says, Jessie Woo was on Love and Hip Hop, if you don't. And she's a singer. And she does blogs and podcasts and stuff like that too. She said that man thanked every woman in his life, including Cassie, except the woman holding up the Go Poppy sign. Facts. Carisha. Facts. Like, Carisha. Facts. Facts. And I like Carisha. I do. I like her. But facts. It don't even matter that she was around him afterwards. Who cares? Who cares? I mean, who cares? But JT comes underneath the comments and says, B, don't play crazy, not a B that can be seen that can be seen, touched, and identified, trying to go viral. Okay, all right. So basically threatening Jessie Woo, like, girl, not a B that can be seen and can be the girl. It's not a problem to find you. It's not an issue. JT, this doesn't have anything to do with you, Nightcrawler. Get back over, go figure out what dude you need to be cussing out for sleeping with the same person as you. Like, yeah, you go figure that out. Like, there's no defense for your friend being delusional when it comes to this dude that is constantly making it seem as if she doesn't necessarily matter, and for her to make him seem as if he does. The delusion is on your friend's behalf. So, like, I don't really get like why you're mad. Like, girl, shut up. Like, I'm not about to speak for my friend when it comes to some dude. I'm just not. If my friend is being shaded about a dude, you defend him. I'm not doing that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But if you coming for my friend, then yeah, because I mean, once again, All Jesse said, the man thanked every woman in his life, including Cassie, except the woman holding up the Go Poppy sign. So it's not like she called Carisha out of her name, or anything like that. There's no reason to try to come threaten her, JT. There's no reason. It's just y'all can dish, but y'all can't take. She did not disrespect her, Carisha. She just stated facts. He thanked Kim, which he should have, Kim Porter, Cassie, his mom. He basically thanked every woman in the room except everyone holding up the Go Poppy sign. Cassie is whole married, moved on, happy, doing her thing, 2 kids deep in the marriage, all of that. Cassie's not studying Diddy. She's not studying him. So it's just weird that he would bring her up. I mean, I think she was present. He just saw in the audience, I do think it was to poke at her husband because her husband posted that, Diddy needs to come out of the closet already. He just posted that the other day that Diddy needs to just come on out of the closet. So with that being said, yeah. I don't know if Diddy was doing it to poke back at Alex, by bringing Cassie up. But, I mean, there was no reason for Carisha to hold up that damn sign. And I feel like, was she holding up the sign so he could say her name? I'm just like, Carisha, it's looking pathetic. He's literally on stage speaking. We see you holding up this sign. Then we damn sure know he does because y'all at the same place. Okay? You holding up this sign to be like, remember me, and he still don't say your goddamn name. And he still don't say your goddamn name. So it's just like, it's looking a little pathetic, on your end. It's like when I'm, Diddy playing it cool. He do what he do. Like he said, he's single. He's seeing multiple people. He dating. He doing this thing. It is what it is. But with Carisha, she making it seem like, even though we're not together, we together. Even though we're not together, we together. That's why I said it's giving stalker. Like it's giving, I want to be connected to a billionaire so bad. That I'm gonna do what I need to do to keep this energy going because I think she's getting a lot of clout from it. I think Carisha is feeding off of this energy. Shout out to Blonde. She says Carisha definitely gives short bus vibe. I mean, a lot of these new girls give I dropped out at 12 or 13 vibes. I think a lot of them do. I think I would have to say that. I think a lot of these younger rappers. Shout out to Lady Blue, my boy. YouTube notifications done. Blessings to you. Shout out to Lady Blue. I love you. Thank you so much, sweetie, for the super sticker. Thank you so much for the donation. You are always so lit when you come through. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Not Carisha can barely speak. Be nice to Carisha. I like her. She is giving desperate. She is. I would have to say, it is a little cringeworthy. It's just like, girl, okay, we get it. We feel like you like Diddy. You have feelings for him, clearly. You want this to go somewhere, rather it's just you having this kid. Because I really think that she does. I really think Carisha wants to have a baby by Diddy. I do. I think that she wants to have a child with him. I do. Carisha can barely sleep. Cringe, yes. Cringe. Because it's very, they said delayed, not delayed. I hope she can keep up with Diddy. I don't think she can. I mean, Diddy won't allow her to. I don't think he deals with her like that. Latanya said it's given restraining order. I agree. I think that it's feeling a little forced is how I'm feeling. He texted me during the show. Not Diddy. Short bus vibes. I cannot. He ain't giving her no baby. I do think that she wants to have a baby by him. I do. I think that that's her ultimate goal. Her ultimate goal is to have a baby by Diddy. I do. I think she wants to have a baby by him. But yeah, so she jumped in this bull, JT, and once again, it didn't have anything to do with her. So after the BET Awards, you see Carisha and Diddy in the club with the shirts on of Free Pop. I think that Carisha is stalking this man because how do you know he was gonna wear a shirt that said Free Pop? How did you know this? I don't know. Yes, if you see, they are twinning the situation. They are clubbing, after party after the BT Awards, and they are in the same attire as you see Diddy with the free, as I say, pop, right? And then Carisha with the same shirt. It's given, I checked her. It's given he turned around and there she was. It's given he didn't even invite her. It's given he just turned around and she was right there in the same shirt as him. Like, hey Poppy. Hey Poppy. It's what it's given. Oh, you thought you was going out without me? Yeah, no. No, it won't be no Gina tonight. Yeah, it won't be no Gina tonight. So that's what it's giving. It's giving he turned around. And he was sitting there talking to one of his boys, like, yeah, man, I had to bounce on old girl, man. Take that. I had to bounce on old girl, man. She always up on me. She always up on me, son. I had to move around. He turned around. Same shirt, everything. Just creepy. Is what it's giving. We don't have time for this Carisha girl because you are way too beautiful. But at the same time, Carisha want a billionaire. That's what she wants. So Carisha gonna take it. Carisha said, I'm getting a baby. Yes, I am. I'm getting a child. I'm having one. He want more kids. Put it in my oven. Like, I already know it's gonna be good and taken care of. That's a check. It's how she looking. That's a secure check. So I think it's kind of giving pathetic. But it is what it is. Is this the last time? No. So Kanye went on up here and said that Diddy inspired him even with his wife choices and whatnot. So he said that Diddy inspired him to be with Kim Kardashian, is what he said, basically. And I think that this was a great joke because Kim deserved this because on SNL they were trying to throw shade at Kanye. And gross. I love Kanye. I love him. But he's weird going up in this damn mask up here about to have an asthma attack trying to talk about what he felt about Diddy and whatnot. Now he ignored the entire teleprompter. He went up there looking like Master Splinter with that damn mask on. I said, Kanye, I'm tired of trying to convince people you kind of there. Because it get harder and harder. This damn tree climber done walked in here talking about some Diddy my friend, Diddy my friend, Diddy my friend. I'm like, oh my goodness. Free who somebody Diddy got locked up. Whoever Diddy talking about free, he put him there. He put him there. Back in the 90s, he used to talk about some blessed pocket. Hope he have a fast healing, knowing he the reason why that man was in there healing. Him, whoever locked up, he got him that way. Whoever, yep. So Kanye, the window licker, done came up in here talking about that my friend. I got killed by Kim. And I'm just sick of Kanye because I just understand this mask and that hot ass coat. I say, isn't this in California? global warming or what? Is it like 50 there? Because I'm like, why does he got on this hot coat? He in Cali. It's hot. It's the summer. I'm like, that doesn't even make any sense. Why do you have that on? And a mask? I said, that's not Kanye. It's a cyborg. That's not Kanye. No, that isn't Kanye. It can be Kanye. It can't. Because, yes, window licker. He is a window licker. So it's just, we don't have time for all of this stuff. Kanye is the type of person that will help you with your homework and lick the entire window after he get done. Oh, wow. He helped you with it. So we don't have time for that. We really don't. Kanye went up here and said that it's Diddy's fault that he got stuck with the Kardashian and why they got 4 kids and 2 of them real bad and 2 of them acting okay. He don't know why. He don't know why. So Kanye in this hot coat, he done came up here looking like one of the people from that damn shit on Netflix. Look, Kanye, I really want to like him. I be trying to rock with Kanye. I do, Lord. Lord knows I try to rock with Kanye, but he just do some of the stupidest shit. Just so much stupid. So it's just really hard, to have his back. Shout out to Lady Blue, Sean Hot Coat. Yes, the coat, it's just hot. Look. Everything up there look hot. I'm like, Kanye, is that really him? Is that even really him? Is that him? I'm like, I don't like that mask stuff. Because how we know it's you? It could be somebody that sound like you. And I feel like the BET Awards is using Kanye. Because was he really even there? Was that really even Kanye? Like, I'm just like, I don't know, that's weird. I don't know, that's weird. If you don't want to go to the show, like, because this gives, I don't want to be here. Mask on, all of that. This giving, I really didn't want to be here. I really didn't want to be here. Kim, don't you miss this fashion? Pete could never. Look, Pete could never, girl. Pete could never. Don't you miss this fashion? Remember when you used to walk out the house, walking into the wall, falling down steps and shit after he dressed your girl. Don't you miss this, girl? Girl, don't you miss this? Walking with canes and all of that just to get to the event. Laying down just so you can breathe upright. And all you don't miss all of that, girl. Kim, look, girl. You don't miss this. Kim, look. Look, Kim. Kanye said that you dress like a Flintstone now. Kanye says you can't dress no more since he laughed. So, girl, you don't miss all of this 50 Shades of Black. Girl, you don't miss all of this. Oh. Look, Kim. Girl, look. Look, now this how Pete gonna go to the next show with Kim. He gonna go like that. Watch. She ain't got no style. She over there dressing like a Flintstone ever since Kanye's left. Mm-hmm. Ever since Kanye's left. So I actually stayed live too long. I was only gonna stay live an hour, but we've been here for like almost 2. So we're gonna go over to Station Head, and I'll open the panel if you guys want to come up and talk about the BET Awards. So we're about to go over to Station Head. Come over. I am gonna cuss a couple of people out because I seen bitches allegedly supposed to be shading me, and I'm not scared of none of y'all. So yeah, hair flip. Yeah, I was busy yesterday. That's all. Okay, I get to take days off. So, but I'm back. I'm awake now. So hair flip. So we're about to go to Station Head in about 10 minutes. I will put it on the community feed. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for all the super chats and just all the support. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's over 1,500 of you in the building right now. So if you are not subscribed, subscribe. Okay. We will be live this week with other hot topics because there's a lot of stuff going on. Madonna back out here crawling around on grounds and stuff by garbage cans and stuff, y'all. We got a lot to get into, okay? But we also have Surviving's dropping this week. So that's really what I'm going to be focused on. But we will be live. There's plenty of things going on. But thank you so much for joining me. I love you all. And we are going to head over to Station Head, okay? So come and join us. I love y'all. Until the next show. Bye.
Flex, 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 flex.